Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is Ben. I think I had a thing planned, but I forgot.
Yeah, it tracks.
You're just Ben. You're just Ben today.
Finally, I could just be me.
I hear anti-Ben sentiment is on the rise.
Yay! Look, Ben's a loser. There are so many good bits.
You little stinker.
Oh, there's a difference between stopping and forfeiting. There's just so much good shit.
Goku kind of can't let it go.
Yeah. Goku, just play along. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to fucking lose.
I'm not a loser.
I'm strong.
Oh my god. There was so much. The filler episodes were fucking magnificent. I mean, even the filler and the lead up to the Tournament of Power, like, it's just good shit.
Yeah.
I'm
sad it's all gone.
I do kind of miss, I guess at this point there's like two different formulas. Either you're just doing your shit and then stuff happens and then you gotta fight stuff, or you're doing your shit and then stuff happens and then you train and then you get a specific power up that you then take to the fight. I kind of miss the specific power up. I kind of miss that we're like leveling up during, or I kind of dislike slightly that we're leveling up like during the fight, presumably. Like
I prefer leveling up during the thing to what we got in Resurrection F, where they just had the power up off screen.
Okay,
but we only get to see it during the fight.
Yeah, that's also not preferable. I just want, like, dude.
I mean, it has to be during the fight now, just because, you know, look, we're just playing the hits now, and Super Saiyan was during the fight. So,
I mean, I miss like when there was mystical fucking water. Give me the super ultra secret mega water.
The water that actually does something,
yeah,
rather than the first water, which didn't do anything.
Yeah,
it's just trying hard to get it.
Like, for real though, like I kind of just want that. Like, give me at least. You know what? I don't want it for Goku. I kind of wish they gave that to other people to keep them more relevant.
Well, I wish they kept the other people more relevant in general.
Yeah.
Like, this arc is about building the team, but
it's doing,
I don't know. Some of these guys are still so outclassed.
Dude, I'm like, there was a certain point I'm like, I don't think this power level shit is linear anymore. Like, I just feel like it's, I assume.
Well, when like Tien is like getting beat up by mind-controlled Roshi, I'm like,
you're
Tien
in trouble.
Is not
you're in trouble, bud. Like, I mean, any of them.
Roshi doesn't even know how to fly.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to fly for this shit.
He's got a turtle. It's also true. Flying is literally illegal in this tournament, so it doesn't matter. But he just flies around on Gamera.
Dude, the
baby Gamera.
I wish there was a little more space for it, but I understand like why we're not hella honed in on like character stuff. I mean, this anime never really has been super into that, but like the Krillin episodes, the 2 episodes where Krillin's like getting his shit back, that hit. That's one of those little, it's like a payoff for watching the entire fucking, like, this is why I'm here. Because it stings a little. Too bad for
when he's
Krillin.
Just like, he's like, he was in his beam struggle with Goku, and then like he gets saved by 18, and he's just like shaking.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, he was up against a fucking Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
I mean, and he said, I was just surprised he said he was shaking because he was excited and not because like he was about to die.
I mean, both were true.
Yeah. Nothing gets the adrenaline pumping like a near-death experience from a spar with your
once
friend.
you've died twice, like, you really gotta
go
for it to get your yourself going again.
Yeah. Need a bigger hit every time. I didn't think they were gonna. I'm gonna make this. I made the joke to you. I'm gonna make it again for everyone else. I can't believe they boo-balled us twice.
They did boo-ball us again.
Like,
look, no one's more upset than me, but
it's the exact same excuse. Like, it's not even anything different.
No, look. Boo is a beautiful boy. He's got to take a nap. Sometimes his naps are literally closing his eyes and then opening them again, and sometimes it's sleeping for 2 months.
2 months.
I can relate.
Yeah. Man, for fucking Yamcha.
Also, but once they showed me like muscle Boo, I was like, I'm okay with you just instead not putting Boo in this tournament. I mean, instead of taking away if we're gonna get Boo and it's not fat Boo, then
I was
also
okay
I will
with it.
say again, first time I watched this, it was in Japanese, so like you get a lot of extra mileage out of Boo with his dub voice actor, compared to the Japanese one. So Muscle Boo in Japanese really didn't do it for me. At least he had the same dub voice in English, so it's better, I will say.
Yeah.
Than his weird deep voice in Japanese.
Man. Yamcha got fucking...
Anyone say I always like the Japanese better, because I generally do, but for Boo in particular, I really prefer the dub voice.
Yeah.
This dub actor fucking kills it. When we got a Boo fight in these is like,
it was
10
so
out of 10.
good.
I was just like actually giggling with glee, like laughing like the way Boo laughs. Like just like I cannot contain myself, even though I've seen these episodes before. Like just even watching it again, I was just like loving it.
Dude, it's so
He's
good.
Just, it's so good. He just gets his ass kicked. He's just laughing.
From the fucking start when he's like, so you need Boo. I'm like, oh, I'm here. Yeah, then they just go for it. Oh.
Yeah.
And then he's like playing. Like he's just playing and laughing, and then Mr. Satan gets hurt and he just fucking turns on the rage and kicks ass. Oh my god, it was so good.
Just having Mr. Satan as part of the squad, that was also good.
Yeah. And the fact
there's that like shot of like at Bulma's place where they're like spotted on Bulma when Whis is going to like deliver her baby for her. And there's just like a shot of the door, and like Vegeta is poking his head on one side, and the other side is Goku, Gohan, and Mr. Satan.
Yeah,
Like, the boys.
The boys. That was what a weird thing. What a fucking weird, unnecessary thing.
It was a choice.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was the same. Like, it was the same. Like
put this right when Bulma was pregnant, and then resolve that pregnancy by having her baby magicked out. She got a C-section for magic.
Like, it was sort of in the same line as that shaman prayer giver dude who like was just saying nonsense words that like sounded like they all should have been offensive. I was just watching. Like, I watched Whis like voodoo Bulma's baby out, and I'm like, I feel like everything is wrong. This is just, and nobody cares. Like, we're just fine with this.
I don't think those two things are equivalent. But
it was the same kind of
like
like
a C-section, but with magic. It's fine.
Yeah, but he did it like he just walked up and did it, man. Like
he did not ask.
It's the fact that he didn't fucking ask. He just did it.
It's true.
That's what caused. I'm like, this is really uncomfortable.
Bulma was fine with it. She's not upset.
Look,
it was much easier than fucking giving birth.
Look, doing something unasked and having it be fine later isn't great. It's not good. Ugh. That agency. Yeah, that was weird. I mean, it passed. It passed quickly. That was nice.
Yeah. Vegeta did not get to give Bola a traditional Saiyan name.
Dude, people just straight up fucking ignored him. That was also rough. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yamcha got to hold his daughter before he did.
I forget, was it who was there were 2 times when he like fucking turned blue briefly or whatever? Like he just raged. I forget, was Yamcha one of them?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I forget who it would have been. It was good shit though.
Vegeta being like a normal dad. Goku's like, why can't you just leave? He's just like, how are you fucking married?
Yeah. No, that shit was great. What does that have to do with anything? I did like the bit about Whis just like not
Goku's
understanding.
like, oh, she's so cute. And she's a little, just like you go on. And she's like, how the fuck would you know?
Yeah, I guess I didn't have to worry about any of this. I was dead when Goten was born. Like, it wasn't a problem.
And prior commitments.
God.
I was away at war.
Man, do you remember that time when the whole gang played baseball?
Oh my god. You mean the best episode of Dragon Ball ever?
Fucking Vegeta solving the game by just fucking breaking Yamcha's ribs with the ball.
He's like, I've figured out this baseball. Immediately beans Yamcha.
You can't hit people. And then fucking the cutaway to Goku and Vegeta being like, you can't hit people. Oh my god. That shit was top tier.
Goku, his all-out pitch destroys everything, followed by his slow pitch.
The slow pitch fucking killed me.
Fucking Looney Tunes shit out here.
Oh, that's so good.
Krillin wearing 2 baseball mitts going, how do you catch a ball?
How do you play with these web things? Nobody knows the rules. It's just
Yamcha knows the rules.
Well, Yamcha, but everybody else
literally
is
a professional baseball player.
And that's like, man, him at the fucking end. I forget, is it Krillin? He's like, anybody else getting bad memories right now? Yamcha in a fucking crater.
Yes.
That shit
classic
was so
Yamcha
good.
pose.
Oh no, he's Yamcha posing.
Full meme.
Dude, then Yamcha later in his fucking apartment, and he's like, oh yeah, any moment now. Gang's gonna ask me. It'll be dramatic.
Goku's got instant transmission. He'll be hearing, Goku, is that you? Is that you, Goku?
Oh, no, it's not him. Just fucking brutal.
And Roshi shows up for the worst training with Poir.
Yeah.
Poor Poir.
Yeah.
Part's unfortunate.
I mean,
Eesh.
yeah. I mean, if it worked, that's good. But, like, it's a rough way to get there.
Yeah. That's like trying to address a thing that's problematic in like somehow you're only making it worse.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't needed. We could have just maybe not had it be a thing.
You could have just softened how you write him.
I mean, even then, just have him not fight women in the tournament by coincidence. Boom. I've solved it.
Man.
There was another what was I gonna say? There was another thing that was like not irking me fully. I can't remember what it was. Something with people. I can't for the life of me recall what my issue was. I do think it's funny that I couldn't remember 17's deal. Like, I forgot entirely that he didn't actually meet Goku. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he only fights Piccolo and then Cell.
Yeah. Yeah, you get fucking glomped. And they showed it, too, for the fake fans.
They did.
Real fans watch it and then forget. Fake fans never watch it.
Real fans have watched it 20 times already.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff was interesting. It was funny watching Krillin try to, like, talk. And 18 is like, you're trying too hard. Stop. It's chill. Being fucking weird.
17's like, yeah, animals are great, except people. They're terrible.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Man.
And the only thing that makes 18 mad is when he gets Mehrd's name wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that up again and I'll kill you. Or whatever.
I was like, yeah, that's on me. Sorry.
How that Mehrd's staying with Goten and Trunks to defend the island.
Dude, that shit's so good, though. Like, they're just... I was actually thinking about, like, when they were running around, she got to Bulma's place, and they're like, oh, come and see the baby.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That shit's great. Because, like, it reminded me of, like, I guess how I was when I was little. Because, like, I had a bunch of cousins and stuff, and we were kind of... some are a couple years, few years, 4 years, whatever, younger. And it's, like, that kind of dynamic. It's a good time. I'm happy. I'm happy for those kids.
Yeah, man. It's like, I mean, honestly, just like these characters just aging and that their kids hanging out or whatever. That's like my favorite part of Super.
Oh, it's so good.
Just let the timeline move forward and show me the characters.
Yeah, man.
That stuff happening.
It's
great.
Yeah.
Krillin got shot and got hurt by a bullet.
Right. Goku got fucking...
Because he's gone soft.
Goku also got bruised by a bullet.
It's true.
Then he shows up. I thought that was going to be like more... I thought they were going to go like further with it. I thought it was indicative of like there was going to be some problem or something. Like his body is disintegrating. I don't know.
No, it's...
Because he just shows up.
It has more to do with like the thing they keep bringing up of like Goku letting his guard down.
Dude, he's letting his guard down constantly. If I had a nickel for every time that guy let his guard down. Imagine getting beat by Krillin.
And Piccolo's like to Gohan, like, can't let your guard down. I mean, it's not entirely your fault. Fucking Goku does it all the time, too. And I just think, like, every time they mention letting your guard down, I just think of Goku at the last World Martial Arts tournament in Dragon Ball, turning around to the crowd, giving the thumbs up, and getting laser beamed through the chest by Piccolo.
Oh, man. Yeah. God. It is funny, though, like, the idea of him getting the bruise, like, just in general. Imagine you're fucking... Just from Beerus' perspective, when Goku shows up, and he's like, is that a bruise? Like, you've seen what this guy can do when he shows up with a fucking bruise on his arm? Like, I'd be losing my mind. Can you imagine?
He could blow up this entire planet.
He has a fucking
Here he
bruise.
is, he got fucking nicked.
Who the fuck mugged you? What happened? Who was it?
People trying to steal his car.
I did not... we're jumping, but whatever. I did not see Frieza.
Yeah.
I did not see it at all.
Uh-huh.
I was like... okay, so Boo's out. I'm like running the numbers. I'm like, it's probably not Chiatsu. That doesn't seem like it'll happen.
Yeah, no.
It's certainly not going to be Yamcha because they played that up too much. I'm like, who the fuck? And they're like, what if we just resurrected Frieza? I'm like, yeah, of course. That makes sense. Why not?
Did you notice the small detail they actually don't call attention to when Goku shows up at Baba's place and he's outside? He's like
Probably
he's
not.
like in the arena and he's like jumping around and throwing punches and stuff.
Like the
It's like a quick shot. It's like one shot.
okay.
But right before he got like Frieza shows yeah, right before Frieza shows up. Like after he's talked to Frieza when he's going to Baba to pick him up. What he's doing there is he's step by step recreating his fight with his grandpa he had there.
Oh shit.
It's like the best Easter egg.
That's like a hella. That's great.
Because it's like they don't talk about it. It's just there visually, but it like tells you so much about Goku. Like,
yeah, that's dope.
What that fight meant to him.
Yeah.
So I fucking love that detail.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'd never in a fucking million years would I have guessed.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I memorized all the fight patterns. My once through. Show me 0.3 seconds of any fight, I'll tell you which one. Just the moves. Oh, that's great though. Like that's incredible.
So good. I love fucking Frieza and Goku's like fucking horniness for each other in these episodes is fucking off the chart. My hand slipped. Oops. Mine did too.
I mean, they're both thirsty.
Both thirsty for a fight.
Fucking thirsty. I was actually thinking I really like coming hot off of Zamasu. Man, Frieza's just a good evil villain.
Hey, this is Hank in the edit. Just want to say I accidentally pressed pause on my recording at this point. And so we pick it back up, but we're not sure how much we lost at the time because I didn't bother to check. But looking at it now, it was only 10 seconds of me not talking. So we didn't really lose anything. So you're going to hear us talk about some stuff we already talked about again. Enjoy. Well, I fucked up and paused the recording, so we lost some stuff.
It wasn't me this time.
Fuck me.
What did we talk about?
I don't know.
What we were talking about? Frieza. I mean, we talked about a lot of shit. We probably talked about the baseball episode. Or maybe that was before. Who knows? If only there was any structure to
I could have listened to it, I guess, but just keep going. Baseball episode's the best thing in the world.
We had I don't know if it was right before that, but you mentioned the Easter egg with Goku mimicking the fights the moves he did with the fight against his grandpa at Fortune Teller Baba's.
The best Easter egg because it tells you so much about Goku's character and it doesn't draw attention to it at all. It just fucking sits there.
Yes. I mentioned how the episode, I mean our first episode of this batch where they're all arguing over who gets the wish, the fact that everybody just stops dead and lets Gohan wish for Pan to get healthy is like the best thing in the world. It makes my heart happy. It was great.
Pan is the best in Super.
And Bulma paying to just grant everybody's wishes and fucking pays Android 18 to blap oolong before even hearing his wish. Too good. We talked about the
wanting a wish but not actually wanting anything.
Yeah. Gag manga, cartoon physics, Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Arale punching the earth, breaking it.
Fucking too good.
Not allowed.
Poking a piece of poop.
I love it. I just love Vegeta identifying what Arale is as a gag character.
Saying it.
It's like he's like just gets it. It's very funny.
It's very good. Yeah.
Just says the quiet part out loud.
Goku hires Hit to kill him
Yes.
himself. Honestly, I think my favorite part of that bit was like the fact that he accidentally fired this shot up in the air and it restarted his heart.
Piccolo it wasn't an accident. It was on purpose. That was his plan.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me right now. It was an accident.
No, that was Goku's plan.
I didn't catch that at all. I thought it was an accident. I thought it was a bit.
No, Goku's plan was for Hit. He's like, well, Hit might kill me, so I need a way to bring myself back. So he fires that up into the air.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it less funny, but more cool, I guess.
No, that was Goku actually thinking about what was happening.
I mean, he just does it so rarely that I don't expect it.
Look, he's very focused on that fight. He's walking around with his eyes closed. He's walking into lingerie.
Yeah,
giving him weird looks. He's dodging Bulma.
I mentioned how I thought we were gonna get him training to like have his body react without him thinking. Like his body reacts independently of his mind because he dodges Bulma, and that was not it at all.
I do like the throwback to Bulma hitting Goku with the car.
Man,
it's just Bulma hitting Goku with her car, and then Bulma getting mad at Goku. That's their
That's
their dynamic. She didn't shoot him in the head this time.
What a fucking... We didn't talk about this, but what a good chunk of episodes the Great Saiyaman stuff was.
Oh yeah, the fucking movie.
Yeah. Fucking Barry.
Fucking Barry. And Videl just like not... I love Videl not being taken in by any of the misunderstanding shit. She's like, fucking God. No. I know Gohan. Get the fuck out of here. You're pathetic.
It's so fucking good. Oh, that shit made me incredibly happy.
I love it when characters are not taken in by nonsense.
He's like, you don't even think
have to do the misunderstanding drama.
I have evidence. Yeah, I don't care. That's and so. Oh. Fucking strong relationship. It's so good.
Yeah. Fucking Barry.
Fucking
Jocko
showing up. Shit. Yeah,
Hello,
Jocko. Goku's mediocre son. What a fucking great line.
Oh man.
The dude, I guess I don't know exactly what his position is supposed to be, like the stunt director or something. The dude with fire in his eyes.
That's the director of the movie.
Oh, just the director straight up. Okay, him being like, we got to get this footage. Like, think of we can get the greatest footage of all time for a fight, and the budget will be incredible. So we don't have to spend anything. Oh, that was great.
He's on top of shit.
Too good.
We've just filmed an actual monster battle.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It's pretty perfect.
Did we talk about Krillin after Frieza? Or was that before?
I can't tell you, dude.
I mean,
we'll all blurred together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just as a recap, in case, I mentioned how I really like the stuff with Krillin kind of retraining with Goku because it's like the fucking full payoff of watching all of this shit and like watching them fight together and grow up together and shit. It was just very good.
Goku telling Krillin he's his best friend. Believing in Krillin. Krillin seeing all the strongest foes they've ever fought, including Tambourine.
Dude, Tambourine. What a fucking... It took me a minute. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I know he's from OG, but I'm like, what the hell was his role? I'm like, oh, right. This is the guy. Fucking
yeah, they reanimate him killing Krillin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And we started tournament prep.
Yeah.
Which we kind of like also talked. I think we talked about that a little bit before Frieza as well. But I liked it. You know, we got to go to all the universes.
We got a mini tournament.
We did. We got our exhibition. We got the Boo. We got the Boo fight.
Yeah.
All that.
Pretty sure we talked about the Boo fight.
I mean, do you not want to talk about it again?
It's just the best thing in the world. Against the fucking wolf people who are definitely not gonna matter when it comes time.
Wow,
we get the idea that universes are judged by the average power level of the people who live in them.
Right, we got our like other sort of level shit, the mortal level.
It's all about how strong the average sentient being is.
Oh my god.
And Universe 7, second from the bottom.
Yeah. I like all the implications from like various destroyers and Supreme Kais and everything that like this is like it's a reflection of the gods. It's like, what were you doing? Were you not culling?
But it's also like they didn't know they were being judged that way.
Yeah.
Just the ones at their top were like all smug about it, even though they had fucking no idea.
Well, and even fucking the Supreme Kai from Universe 7, he's like, or when they need to be assembling the team and shit, he's like, I don't know what other planets have strong people. I'm not used to judging them like this. Like he just hasn't paid attention at all.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
He's been hands off. It turns out he's being judged on metrics he didn't know about.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was pretty good. And
we get all the other universes being mad at hating Goku.
Yeah.
Like reasonably so, but then like the show has to go like, no. See, Goku just put the idea of the tournament in the Zenos' heads. The Zenos were gonna erase all these universes without a tournament, just because they suck.
Yeah.
But now the tournament's like actually a chance for one of you to survive. Goku did a good thing.
Yeah. Dude, what the hell?
On the face of it, Goku is like actually a monster. Like he gets put in a fight, and the competitor's like, "If I win, I hope you'll rescind your desire to destroy all the universes." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And Goku's like, "I'm gonna fucking win this.
I'm gonna beat your ass,
destroy all these universes."
Yeah, I remember sending you that bit, and I'm like, huh. Goku could throw the match slightly and like save everybody, or he could win. I wonder which one Goku will do.
And they're like, Goku, if you don't try your hardest, we'll destroy all the universes anyway. And he's like, it's fine. I was gonna try my hardest anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you don't gotta worry.
It's like. But I do like when Whis says, like, I think the reason the Zenos like Goku is because he's like them.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Like, he's just out here having fun. He's doing what he likes, and he likes to fight.
Yep.
I found Top to be kind of interesting.
The hero of justice.
Yeah. The fact
I like the thing of like introducing like a hero who's like he's like gonna give the heroic speeches and stuff that you're never gonna get out of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And like Goku being positioned as like the whole thing of like the way the story is like positioning Goku as more of a villainous character Even
And
though, like,
the
he's
fact
just
that
here to
he's like,
fight.
Goku's, you're evil. I'm not shaking your hand. I don't shake the hand of
Yeah.
evil. And then he gives his whole big dumb fucking speech, and everyone's like, "That was lame." And Gohan's like, "I don't know, guys. It was kind of cool." Like, he's
Gohan's
so
into
into
it.
it. Yeah,
The
man.
Pride Troopers.
Yeah. Oh,
Toriyama just finds like superheroes incredibly funny. He's just like, these fucking dorks.
Yeah, man. God, even the shit with like Great Saiyaman. Was that in this batch? I guess, was it in these filler episodes where? Yeah, it must have been like where Goten used to think it was cool, and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of lame though.
Yes, that's when they're when him and Goten are following Goku. Goku's
right.
looking for Hit to
Right.
try and kill him, and they're like spying on him, and Goten's just like, "Now I'll just take these sunglasses." He puts on the cool shades. It's like, the rest of this stuff's lame. Even though, like, an episode before, when they saw the Great Saiyaman movie, he was like, "Oh, Great Saiyaman's so cool." And he's like, literally like, yeah, it was cool in the theater, but in real life, it's kind of just lame.
And then yeah, because then we get Chi-Chi's line about like, oh, he's growing up so fast.
He's growing up so fast. I mean, not literally, because he's like Goku, where they have to be small for like ever, and then at some point they'll just be taller.
Boop. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Suddenly, those Goten and Trunks will just be like Goten and Trunks from the end of Z. It'll just happen one day.
Hell yeah. Just a little overnight growth spurt. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. That's how Saiyans are.
Yeah, I don't know what else I have. I mean, I'm looking forward to I look forward to the tournament until I remember that there's like 40 episodes of it. I'm slightly less forward to it, but like it'll be fun, especially because it's my first.
You know how
time.
like they had this section of it was like giving you the update on time at the end of every episode, but it was like over the course of 2 days these episodes took place.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready for that over the next 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Where they're going to tell you, like, this episode took a minute.
Yeah.
This
I mean, it's
just even episode, like, a minute passed. Or this episode, like, 30 seconds passed. Because this one was kind of fillery or whatever.
I mean, I'm kind of okay, like, suspending my disbelief or whatever in that way. Because, like,
yeah.
There's only even in like other one-on-one fights and shit, like at a certain point we got to such a high level where in theory if they drew what we were actually seeing, it'd just be blank space in midair with like explosions happening. It would just be that all
there
the
is
time.
there is a supercut someone has done of the Tournament of Power in real time.
Does it work?
They're like they'll show like 5 things on the screen at once. It's like and you're getting like the sound of all of them at once. It's like it's kind of a lot.
That's kind of dope.
And
when
it's
we're
heavily
done,
edited.
When we're done with this, I want to see it.
Yeah,
it sounds
sure.
Sounds like a good thing, or a fun, interesting thing, I should say.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I mean, it's fucking. Is whatever.
No, it's just like my favorite stuff about Dragon Ball. It just a lot of it we're just not going to have for the rest of the show, and that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
The fact that we don't get, and that the show is going to like end abruptly after the end of the tournament. We're not going to get like a cooldown the way you do with original Dragon Ball and Z.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of a shame. I mean, I guess I didn't expect a cooldown thing, but
yeah. I'm fine with it just because there isn't, in a way that wasn't the case with Z. There are, although I guess technically I think Z went in like literally the next week GT started. But there's like in a way that didn't there wasn't Dragon Ball the next week after Super ended, but like when Super ended, it wasn't like there's not going to be more Dragon Ball. It's like there's definitely going to be more Dragon Ball coming. They just have to figure out. They need to take a break, and they need to figure out the ways to make it look better because Super was kind of troubled on the animation production front.
Yeah.
Like the differences between when this show looks really good and this show can normally look are pretty stark.
I guess I can't think of like when it looks bad versus when it looks good.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I honestly, I just get the impression you're not as sensitive to that as I am.
Yeah.
And
I've
also like studied, like stared at this stuff more.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if someone like put shit side by side, like, I could see it. I'm not blind. I don't focus on that. I'm sure there's some points where I thought to myself like, oh, that's a little wonky, but then I forgot what the moment was, and I just can't remember it.
Man,
it has a shininess to it, like, I don't know, in like a kind of sometimes weird way. For me, like stuff,
you mean
just
like the modern lighting stuff, which
I guess
they only do sometimes.
I suppose
they like flip some filter on the episodes when the season changed. That first episode has there's like a softness filter over it compared to like what you were seeing the episode previously.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Goes right through the brain filter. Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited for the tournament.
Yeah. The highs of the tournament, very high.
I'm hoping.
Like I'm for all my complaints about it, I think the ending is tremendous. So I think it's all worth it. Like the reason I'm not mad about getting Boo Balled is because they do good stuff with Frieza. So I've learned to accept it.
I guess my want, and I feel it's a light want, but I also wanted it. I want it more sporadically throughout the series. I really wish we got more of Goku being able to just annihilate people. You know, like sometimes we saw him like fuck up some robbers or whatever, like human people that don't count. Yeah. But
probably he's just really not into that. It's not about if he can do it. He just like if he's fighting someone weaker, he's just gotta go easier so that he's like getting more of a workout out of it or whatever.
I suppose
that's like his character.
I guess.
So I don't think it doesn't really happen, but I also like kind of get why it doesn't happen. I feel like it feels appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it'll happen in the tournament. Like it'd be weird if he didn't if he ended up not fighting anybody like weaker than him. Like off the bat weaker and not like I gotta drag this out for 3 episodes and then win weaker.
Man,
look, sometimes I just want to see Goku punch a guy and the guy go down, you know? Like some of our setup shit for other tournaments where they're like doing their qualifying matches. Like I want that now and again. Do you remember that time Goku took out an army and the time it took everybody else to travel to that location? I do.
Oh, that was so good. Remember when Goku banished those guys to like
the fucking Shadow Realm
with a smile on his face?
The fucking him with his like just the wonkiness from how far away it is, and he has like the kind of like slanted eyebrows, and he's like laughing. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I remember that because that spurred the thought and then discussion of like, kind of funny how like Goku is just willing to kill a bitch, and Aang is like life is sacred, an Airbender. That difference.
Yeah, no. I'm actually way more for my main characters being like, yeah, no, sometimes people are bad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, you don't have to fucking get all bent out of shape about it. Sometimes they're just bad.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I think I'm.
But
I
he
think I'm
will
good
give
on
people
this.
endless second chances.
I mean, that's fine. If you think that person can be, look, if you think that person is gonna stay a weak little bitch, yeah, like vaporize them. If you think they might give you a good fight later, toss them a sensu bean.
They might be demonstrably evil, but it could give you a good fight. Better bring back Frieza. God, I love Vegeta's expressions when Goku's talking about bringing back Frieza, or like having to hold Frieza's hand.
Oh my god. Yeah. And then afterwards, and Whis is like, "Oh, that's not necessary. Like it was a team building thing." Wait,
Yeah,
why aren't the other teams holding hands? Great shit.
Great shit. Yeah, this was just a batch of Super being delightful. And now we're kind of into Super has to get like drama correct for it to be good. These fights. And sometimes they're just not interesting fights.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think all the other universes are as interesting as they could have been.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like there is more potential in the way that of like introducing universes and presenting them as other genres. I think they could have executed on that stuff better. Like a lot of these characters feel pretty throwaway. Like fucking Wolf Pack universe.
Yeah. Look, it's just fodder for a fighting game at some point.
True.
You gotta bolster the roster a little bit.
But also the other thing about the tournament is the way they've already set up Jiren as like the end boss.
Yeah.
With the opening. And that shot of him trading where it's just like him in the dark void and just like this aura where he's sitting kneeled.
Yeah.
And like the thing of like we've set up Top as like as strong as Goku. Like at that level, and Jiren's like way stronger than him, so. And nobody else has been set up like that.
Yeah, no, like that.
So there is a kind of like, yeah, I know where this is going, kind of thing.
I did get like spoiled on a couple of things, not plot points. And the kind of the beauty is, I don't even know if it's shit that comes up here. It could be in the manga. It could be in fucking GT. I don't know. But I've gotten potentially spoiled on a couple of things. On a couple of not events, just like stuff.
Now that's all I want to know. What things you think you're spoiled on?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
I'll see if it comes to pass. You'll find out next week on this episode of Salt Super Circle Podcast.
Hell yeah. I like that drawing of Frieza they put up on the board.
A little drawing, yeah. What the hell was their excuse? Because Trunks rolls up. He's like, "What's all these people?" It's like, "Oh, those are the people who wanted to come like congratulate us on the new baby." Oh, right. They
have to like say Frieza's like a good guy.
Yeah, right. Vegeta's like, he turned over a new leaf. He's a good guy now. Like fucking dying. That shit was so good.
Poor Vegeta.
Trunks is like, really? Mm-hmm.
It's very funny to be like, Vegeta's like freaking out over the idea of holding Frieza's hand, but Frieza also refuses to hold Goku's hand. He like grabs Goku by the wrist.
Yeah.
And then Beerus has to grab him by the wrist.
I think he was like fully ready to hold Vegeta's hand though, just because it made Vegeta uncomfortable as shit.
Yes, just because Vegeta hated it. That's why he liked it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He feeds off the negativity. He's just a toxic person.
It's great.
That's why they put him in the fucking his flower patch.
Yeah, man.
It's his hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very funny to me that like that's it's just a Toriyama's version of hell for Frieza is like this happy place, whereas like the anime just stuck him in like a waiting, like just like hanging out watching TV.
Yeah.
In Z.
Fucking yeah, when they're all watching this shit go down.
Yeah, watching Goku versus Boo at the end, which I do like. Just
yeah, that was also good.
The idea that this fight is so crazy, everybody in hell is fucking watching it.
I get to watch it, yeah.
Big on GodTube. Just smash.
The fucking GodTube stuff is pretty good.
Oh my god, fucking that universe that Zamasu is from. Zamasu, where Gomasu is like recording his squad, like doing dance moves. He's like, man, this gotta be fucking sick on. It's gonna get so many views on GodTube.
It's so good.
It's like, and like they're all like, we gotta drink our protein shakes on the hour. I'm like, your universe is fucked.
Well, yeah,
you guys do not have it.
That's the same time they were. They were talking about how like there's no room for brains, like you just need muscle.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it's gonna go well for you.
That elephant destroyer got the whole team together.
And then like 3 seconds later or earlier, I forget, we're watching like Goku get fucking wrecked by people playing tricks.
It is extremely wild to me that the destroyer for like the universe that Top and Hit are from is just a fucking clown man.
Dude, the fucking clown, just straight
that
up.
Clown is gonna be like incredibly important. And like reacting to stuff as we go forward. Just why did you make the important one a clown?
It's pretty good. Yeah, fucking just a clown, dude. The other destroyer is just like a mouse.
Yeah, one's a mouse. We've got Egyptian lady for the JoJo universe.
Yeah.
Got Elephant Man.
We got a robot?
Yeah. Well,
kinda.
It looks like a robot.
I mean, yeah, it was based on how they were talking when they were setting up the team and shit. I'm like, it's like a weird something.
He just beeps.
He does beep. He beeps and boops, and that's what's important.
Yeah. Then we have the other thing I think is interesting is like the idea that these are only the 8 weakest universes. So they're still like holding off the 4 best universes in their back pocket if they want to do anything with that later.
Yeah. Kind of salty about it.
Yeah. The Tournament of Power. They're still holding stuff back.
Yeah.
They have to. They're like, okay, this we want to keep making Dragon Ball. We need to have the ladder still exists.
Yeah. I think. I mean, I said it's funny how you come around on shit. Because before I was all like, "No, fuck, go on. I'm not here for this. I'm here for Goku." And now I'm like, you know what? We could open it up a little. Like I could watch like Pan's journey to greatness. That'd be fucking great.
Oh my god!
Like do another thing. There's a new ladder, and it's like following Goten, Trunks, Bola, and Pan. Like, that'd be fucking incredible. And Marin
If Pan
Marin.
became the main character of Dragon Ball, I would be incredibly happy.
That would be dope.
If she just
dude.
got to be the best.
Yeah, man.
And not, what she was in GT, which was the girl who always got kidnapped or whatever. She doesn't even get to go Super Saiyan. There's too much human blood.
Whatever. Like, what the fuck ever. Get out of here. So,
Terrible.
being half Saiyan means you're like, you have all this latent power and it's fucking crazy and your name's Gohan. But then one more step down and suddenly it's all over.
Yeah, one more sit down and you're a girl and rip to you.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Look, she just has to find her own path. Like Gohan is now. Finding his own path with his magic power. It doesn't involve being Super Saiyan.
Yeah. That was an interesting bit. Whatever.
It's just like, certain power-ups, those are Goku only. So you just got to recognize it and realize I've got to find my own way.
Yeah.
Or, just never get stronger. Also, that's the other option.
I mean, it's like working different. Everybody, if you're working out or whatever, everybody likes to focus on a different thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do feel like if you're doing this tournament, if you're doing like a tournament of power where you're trying to bring back all the old school characters, you probably needed to do a little more work to get.
See, that's what I thought.
Get the other fighters up to speed.
That's what I thought the fucking setup episodes were going to be. I thought it was just going to be like people powering up, and it wasn't. They're just doing their shit.
Yep. Which is realistic.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I do like when they're like, oh yeah, we could get the elder guy to fucking give Goku the Gohan power up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, there's no time for that. Oh, yeah. Well, missed opportunity, I guess. That'll definitely never happen.
Because it takes like 25 hours.
Yeah.
Which they had.
Yeah, they had 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Really?
It's not like they're
not gonna end the series by having Universe 7 lose and then get wiped out.
You don't know.
I mean, I don't. Like, maybe they just wipe everybody out but Goku because he's their friend.
Yeah. You'll just have to fucking watch and find out.
I'm gonna fucking watch.
Fucking. Oh, what did you think of the new opening? The song that plays at the beginning of episodes now.
That's good.
Yeah. I think it's quite good.
Yeah. I think for Super it's the most solid so far.
Yeah.
That I can the fucking new ending took me by surprise. Wasn't expecting that shit.
Which one? The boogie back?
The boogie back. I was just minding my shit. I was watching Dragon Ball. And then all of a sudden they're like, boogie back. I'm like, oh shit. Rewind it. Fucking rewind it. Go back. I had to listen to it in Japanese for a little bit, see how it compares.
Mm-hmm.
They're both
very
fine.
Important, very important. Oh yeah, I mentioned this to you on Discord, but there's like an insert song in these next episodes, and for only those episodes in my files, there's a secondary English track to have the the version with the Japanese version of the song instead of the redubbed. Because they don't change the instrumentation, that's all the same, but they redid the vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
But for the original, the vocalist was like a 69-year-old man going like as hard as he possibly could, and then like they just replaced it with like a smooth tenor,
Okay.
like just singing normally, and it just doesn't hit as hard at all.
Interesting. I'll have to see
For
if I also grabbed a version with that. Otherwise, I'll look for it.
Yeah. But if you hear a song with lyrics and they're in English, you'll know that's also the hypest thing in the world is going to be happening when that happens. So,
Hell yeah. Oh man, I'm excited.
Yeah, Goku, he's gonna get stronger, man.
I would fucking hope so. Like, it'd be fucking weird. He hasn't gotten stronger, like, categorically for so fucking long now. I'm getting the shakes.
It's true. It's true. It's time. It's time for something to happen on that front.
Dude, I've been waiting so goddamn long. It's been 90 episodes.
And you consider it this way, he hasn't gotten stronger. I guess if you count, like, unless you count Kaioken plus Blue, he hasn't really gotten stronger since the movies.
I kind of
happened before this year, but yeah, I guess Kaioken plus Blue counts.
The only reason I count it is because it seems like he's able to hold it now. Like, it's not posing as much of a risk, or he's just not fucking kicking it up enough to be. Cause like he's using it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the big thing is just like they didn't get, like, theoretically Vegeta did get stronger fighting Zamasu, but Goku kind of, it didn't really seem like he did. He didn't get stronger in like a meaningful way. Yeah. And it ended, and they just used fusion at one point for their boost.
Yeah,
no, I think that's the thing.
I really fucking just enjoy when they're like training. Like, I wanted there to be a whole little arc about them training and getting like the whatever the fuck Whis was talking about, where they just react. Like, I like that shit. I like watching people like specifically learn, not just like, oh, I'm in the heat of battle and something fucking clicked when I got punched in the jaw or whatever. Like, I like watching the process, the growth. It's good. And like sometimes you throw in a fucking mystical water in a cave or whatever. Like, that's cool. We can do both. Yeah.
We got Master Roshi training at Korin's.
That shit was good. That shit was good. Like him talking about how
ready to jump off and then going, I can't fly.
Yeah, he's about to yeet himself. Is the implication that he just fucking climbed the tower again? If he can't fly, he just fucking went back up?
I assume he used the baby Gamera to get there. Also.
Well, I'm going to pretend he climbed the tower again.
But maybe. It can't be that hard at this point.
Yeah, no.
He just walks, like, directly up.
Yeah.
Like, not even that quickly.
Like, just leisurely.
With his wide stance. Or just jumped the entire way.
Just hops.
Yeah. SaltCirclePodcast@gmail.com. SaltCirclePod on Twitter. I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels.
I'm not on Twitter.
It's a podcast.
Are you verified? Are you verified, Comic Panels?
No.
Why not? What if someone's impersonating you?
I'm pretty sure getting a blue check mark now is only for impersonating things.
Oh,
I
could have made a Twitter account called Comic Panels, verified myself, and then posted like my own shit takes disguised as you. It would have been the perfect ruse.
Sure. The way it would be easy to tell the difference for me is because I don't even post takes on Twitter, really. Well, I just retweet art I like or whatever, or post like magic decks if they do well, and retweet the podcast. They don't use it that much.
I'm shocked.
Say things.
Shocked, I tell you.
It's bad platform.
Platform.
It's kind of better than other social media. I don't know. The idea of like going into a different social media also is very unappealing.
They're all cursed. That's the problem.
Yeah. Just burn it down and then bring back just remembering people's websites.
Oh, hell yeah. Or at the very least, like forums.
I don't need forums.
I like forums. Forums had their place.
I like going to a website and reading stuff that people I like wrote there.
Yeah. Anyway.
See you next time.